Yo, welcome. This is like the fourth time I'm recording this thing because I don't know what to say, guys. I'll be honest with you. I don't know exactly what to say. I never know what to say. I guess I should start planning. This is like, I've been doing this thing for like maybe 20 or 20 something episodes now. It's about time I start getting serious and planning and doing something, be more serious. Because I always come here and it's always freestyle, and I get it works. It has worked so far, but at some point you need to start putting structure to the thing. You need to start putting a method to the madness. But yeah, hopefully this will be the one. This will be the one that goes out. Anyway, as far as putting a method to the madness and getting my shit together, I've been going to the gym, guys. I've been going to the gym for like 3 months now, I think. And but like the last week or so, I've hit this level where it's crazy. Like, it's so addictive. Going to the gym is an addiction. Honestly, I get why a lot of the boys are there the whole day. They are always there talking, lifting weights, sweating, and always just flexing their muscles. Because there's a certain, it's like a drug. And me, the reason why I think I've loved it recently is that can't talk. The last couple of weeks, I've had a lot of like mentally, I've been a little bit off. I had a lot of crazy thoughts, not a negative thoughts, which is normal for me. It's normal for me. That's like my default. My default state is fear and being anxious. That's my default state of mind. Anybody who knows me if I got to do anything, I'm afraid. I'm always afraid. I'm always like, hey. Like, that's how I do things. That's just me. But then on the other hand too, I'm stupidly fearless too in some ways. Like, I'll do something, everybody's like, hey. You just do that, and I'm like, yeah. What do you mean? Like, are you scared? Oh, fuck that shit, bro. Don't be afraid. But then in other things, I'm like, hey, and so that's how that's a little bit about me. If you're listening to me for the first time, that's a little bit about myself essay. But when I go to the gym, like when I'm in there and like I'm lifting a thing, my mind is clear, bro. No negative thoughts. Just go away. It's like, because my body is aching and I'm sweating and it's like I feel like I'm Superman. I feel like I'm I start giving a speech like, hey, do you guys think this is a joke? I'm like, it's like I feel like I'm a commander on the war front, and I'm giving the soldiers a speech, right? And sometimes I'll just start talking like, do you think this is a joke? Do you think we're joking over here? This is real, I don't understand why people who go to the gym all of a sudden, like, people go to the gym for a couple of times and then they turn into self-help gurus. They turn into motivational speakers all of a sudden. It does something to you, And when I'm in there, the song I listen to the most, whenever I do like a hard workout, I just start playing this song. You guys know this song? If you're an OG, you know this song. Hey, time's now. Another thing. Took my heart away from money, I ain't interested in fame, and I pray that ever change. Ambition is priceless, it's something that's in your veins, and I put that on my name. Only hope I ever selling dope. Was on my grind cause times was harder than the cellar flow. My mama told me never steal, never tell folks. I grew up looking up the niggas that was selling coke. I was raised by the stop sign. No religion, I was getting saved by the Glock 9. There's nothing better in this life than rapping along to a hip-hop song that you don't relate to at all. There's nothing better, bro. That's why you have rich kids singing songs like this, you understand? It's the best, because on one hand, I don't have to look up to the niggas who are selling coke. I don't have any of that struggle. But on the other hand, the beat is hard and the rap is dope and Big News flow is dope. So I'm singing along, you understand? I'm carrying this weight, I'm lifting all this stuff, and it's great, bro. You get the best of both worlds. Shouts to hip-hop music. It's great. I mean, I didn't look up to niggas who were selling coke. I didn't even know cocaine existed in Ghana until I grew up. Hey, this thing I'm saying is illegal. Please, this is not hypothetical. This is anyway, I've been listening to that song, you understand? Singing the lyrics I don't relate to, and it gives me this mood, you understand? I don't know if you guys, those of you who do go to the gym or you do any kind of exercise, there's a point where the music starts sounding better. Sometimes like I'll be doing it, I'll be, whatever I'm doing, lifting the weights, and then they play music in the gym, so the playlist will change to a song I know. Most of the time they're playing songs I don't know, and then they'll play a song I know, and all of a sudden, like the song will enter me somewhere. I'm like, yo, I know this song, but I didn't know this song was this good. What's happening to me? And I guess that's like the dopamine and all the brain chemicals that are being released in my brain because I'm lifting the weights and all that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, going to the gym is great. I recommend this. 10 out of 10 recommend to everybody, especially if you are going through broken hearts. I mean, I am not, thankfully, but I can imagine how I imagine why that thing is so popular, where people, like, you get cheated on or something, the guys get cheated on and they're like, go to the gym, come to the gym, bro. Yeah, it's going to help you a lot, I swear. It's to be the best thing ever, you understand? So yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. And if I had to give some advice, because I'm a beginner gym bro, so I guess I have to become a motivational speaker too and start writing believe on my captions and put in the hard work, no pain, no gain. There's an inscription at the gym I go to where they've written add energy, and that add energy, I'm sure it's a direct translation. Somebody wrote a fire energy shame as a fabi count, and they wrote add energy in English. Anyway, if I had to give some advice, if you want to be consistent at the gym, like I am, because I'm consistent, so I can look down on you, I can look down my nose on you, because you don't go to the gym. You're just sitting there being a loser already. You keep saying you go to the gym. Every January, you go and register for the gym, and then you go out for like 2 weeks and you stop, right? New Year resolution, I want to go to the gym, you start writing that, start counting calories, all that stuff. You don't do it, right? You don't do it, but I do it. And I didn't do it in January. I did it in like from April, May, June, then July now. March, April. No, is it March? No. It was last year, December. Yeah. From last year, November to November is when I started going. I've been consistent. You understand? Consistent, and so I'm better than you. You understand? Because your self-worth is tied to, let's be honest, you have tied your self-worth to your ability to do things consistently. If you want to do consistently, you feel like you're a bad person, right? You feel like you're not good enough, you start crying and all that shit, and then you eat more, and then now you're getting fatter, and then, and because you're getting fatter, you feel like you should go to the gym, but because you can't go to the gym and exercise, you are stressed out. Because you're stressed out, to eat more. You're in this loop, you understand? I am not in the loop. I am not. I'm chilling. You understand? I'm going to the gym. I'm listening to Ambition. Like when the song, when the Rick Ross part hits, it kills me, bro. The Rick Ross part is the part I relate to the most. I didn't look up to niggas who was selling coke, but some of the stuff that Rick Ross was saying, some of the stuff he was saying, I didn't grow up in the projects or whatever, but you understand? My life was some kind of project. My life, basically, the way my life has gone so far, I'm thinking it's some kind of cosmic project by, if life was. If this earth was a project, let me not lose my train of thoughts, by the way. I'll come back to the gym thing. But I imagine this world is like a scientific project, a cosmic universe scientific project by an alien kid. If that's the case, then this earth as a science project is the project of the dumbest kid in the cosmic school that they are doing the science project at. You understand? Like this is like the dumbest kid. Listen, life is beautiful. Okay, life is crazy. Life is beautiful. So I have to give the kids some credit. But for this earth, like earth, and not just earth, like human existence, like the human condition. Yeah, it's bullshit. You understand? The science kid is dumb. But the other things that are nice. You look at the skies, look at the moon. You look into the sea. A lot of the animals. Great. If you look at cosmic phenomena, you understand, like gravity, throw things up, they calm down. You understand? 1 + 1 is equal to 2. I mean, it's not like an amazing thing really, but I can't really, usually I'm thinking about this kind of stuff a lot, but I can't really think about it clearly right now. I think that the science kid is angry and is destroying my memory. But the world is crazy. Motivation, resistance. You think about it, our life is. The world is driven by motivation and resistance. Right? Somebody's motivation and somebody's resistance can meet at a point. So let's say you are sitting down somewhere, right? You are in church or you are in a bar or somewhere, right? And then you feel the motivation to leave, but then you feel resistance to stay, right? So you stay over there, and because your resistance came that point, there's a beautiful girl who felt motivation to leave her house, and then both of you met at that event, and then now it's the love of your life. You understand? Now you have children, your life is going great. Of course, something bad will happen, because something bad always happens, and that's just life. You understand? Good things happen, bad things happen, things go up, things come down, and it's all like the way that life goes is there are a lot of symbols. If you look at a wave, right? A wave goes up and it comes down. That's how your life is going. Things go up, they come down. You understand? Today I'm going to the gym. I feel good. I'm better than you. But tomorrow I might not be better than you. You understand? Tomorrow you might be better than me, and that's life. You understand? Anyway, if I had to give you some advice as your resident motivational speaker, I'll say this, and this is very important. I need you guys to listen. I'm going to give you some game. Okay, I'm going to give you some serious game. If you're able to do this, you'll be able to conquer anything in this life. Okay, take it from me. Okay, I'm better than you. Take it from me. This is how I became consistent at the gym, and this is how you can do it too. Okay, this is something that somebody showed me. Okay, it's not from my mind. Somebody showed me this, and this is what I did. So last year, I started going to the gym, and I didn't lift any weights. Every single day for 2 weeks, I went into the gym. I set a timer for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, I left the gym and came home. Right? I sat down there for 5 minutes, didn't do shit. I didn't lift any weights, didn't carry anything, didn't do anything. I didn't do any workouts, didn't do shit. I was still eating like shit, but I sat down there for 5 minutes and I came home. If you can't go there, get like your gym shoe or something. Like get some running shoes or whatever. Get some gym clothes or whatever jersey you have, Ghana jersey. Like whatever your country is, wear gym clothes and sit down for 5 minutes and then take them off. Right? Now, when I say this kind of thing, remember, write this down. I'm giving you serious game right now. This is how you can conquer everything in this your life. Okay? If you want to do something consistently, you need to start like stupid small. Now, this sounds like the regular knowledge, like, oh, you need to start small, right? You need to start small. But nobody tells you the reason why you need to start stupid small. Right? I mean, they'll give you some reasons, but their reason is not as good as mine because I'm better than you. So the reason why you need to do that, or the reason why doing that helps, I would say you need to do that. Some of you, some of you are better than me, so. Your frontal lobes are stronger because of whatever. I mean, you grew up in a stable household, and so you don't have any kind of. But by those of you who are not better than me, listen. The reason why doing things very, very stupidly small is very important. It's not because of the thing itself, but it's because doing it like that will help you fight the thoughts that arise. The thoughts the thought process that leads you to do something for 2 weeks and then stop. That same New Year's resolution thought process that tricks you into doing things for like going to the gym for 1 hour a day for 2 weeks and then you stop by the middle of January and then now you are lazy again. There's certain thoughts that arise. There's certain thoughts that arise there in that 2 weeks. Oh no. There's certain thoughts that arise when you are doing something consistently for a long time that you need to fight. And doing it is starting very small will give your mind the strength to do it on a daily basis, but also it will give you the cushion to fall back. What am I saying? The motivational speaker lifestyle it's not for me. I don't talk that way. What am I doing, bro? Why am I trying to talk like a motivational speaker? I'm trying to talk. Here's what it is. Okay, let me give it to you my way. Okay, let me talk like me. What the fuck am I doing? Listen, when I say you should do something, when I say you should go to the gym 5 minutes every single day for 2 weeks, the first thought that will arise for most of you is that 5 minutes is not enough. What do you mean by 5 minutes? It's not enough. It's not enough for what? Right? Ask yourself that question. 5 minutes is not enough for what? It's not enough for me to get the body I want. Now, there's your problem. Because you're so fixated on this body you want that you are not able to do the things small every single day, which is the process that will lead you to the body you want. But because your mind is so fixated on the body you want, it makes the consistency look small. And your mind has your mind has a thing that calculates. Whenever you want to do anything, your brain calculates whether or not you're going to succeed. If you're going to succeed, it will give you the chemicals to do it. If you're not going to succeed, it won't do it. Your mind will just it won't do it, right? So let's say you want to get 6 packs, right? You're a girl, you want to get bigger, fat, bigger glutes or whatever, flat tummy or whatever, right? Now, the way to get the flat tummy and the 6-pack is to go to the gym consistently week after week after week after week for the rest of the year and for the rest of your life, and to maintain a good diet for the rest of your life, right? But if you want to get a six-pack, the way to get a what the fuck? Why? I didn't make it out. Oh. No. Yeah. Hold on. No. Let me put it to you like this. No. I was the right part. The way for you to get a six-pack is to do it every single week. But if you do it every single week, there will be a period of time where you don't see any result at all. That's how it is. Like right now, I mean, my stomach is still big. Like I've been doing it for some time now, but my stomach is still big, and mostly because I've been eating like shit. But after eating very well now I don't eat like shit anymore. But I just started doing that like a month ago. So it's going to take like a couple of months, like 3 months or 6 months, for me to see the physical results, right? And so every single day you wake up and you don't see that result, you feel bad. And you feel bad because of other things, like maybe the way you grew up, people were laughing at you, you're being teased, your father wasn't around, Rick Ross. Yeah. Alright, let's listen to Rick Ross. He mentioned something over here. Let's go. Define ambition for me. My ambition to win, just to get me some ends. Help me pay my little rent, maybe sit in the bins. That's all I'm praying, and she wait on results. It was hot in the kitchen, can I wait on the porch? My father was missing, warlord all over north. Life is digging me deeper, I kept on coming up short. Breaking so many laws, waking up in the dark. Who cut my power off? ECG. Not too many options when you're coming from the projects. Right? All those situations, ambition and win, need to give me some means. Help me to pay my little rent. Buy my mama a Benz. That's all mama is praying as she's waiting on results. It was hot in the kitchen. Can I wait on the porch? My father was missing. Warlord all over north. Life is digging me deeper. I kept on coming up short. Right? So maybe you grew up that way. You keep coming up short, and so your mind, like you feel like you have to become something else, right? You have to become somebody. You have to become this person, right? To prove everybody wrong or whatever the fuck, right? All that shit, right? And so every single day you don't see the results, your mind keeps reminding you, you're shit. You didn't buy your mama a beans or whatever the fuck, right? You keep coming out short, right? Not too many options when you're coming from their project. You understand? You're coming from their project, their Nima project. You understand? And so those negative thoughts are going to overpower your ability to go and do the thing. But if you go and if it's as easy as possible, you can just say, hey, listen, I'm going to go and sit down there for 5 minutes. That's what I did. I went and sit down there for 5 minutes and I get to come back home. And no matter what happens, no matter whatever thoughts come in my head, it's only 5 minutes. It's only fucking 5 minutes, bro. It's only 5 minutes. Just fucking go there and do for 5 minutes and come back. You understand? And when you go there, those thoughts will come up. But because you are not like doing a crazy workout, you can fight those thoughts little by little. Every single day, those thoughts will come up. But 5 minutes, you go home. Guess what you've done? You have defeated those thoughts a little bit small. Small. I'm giving you a game, bro. Listen, this is going to change your life. I'm giving it to you. I'm sure there's some 5 minutes rule or something like that. Is that 5 minutes rule? There's some shit like that. Anyway, I'm taking credit for all of that. I'm giving you the game. You understand? That you do it small. And every single day, those thoughts will come up. It's about the thoughts. So it's about the thoughts. When that thought comes up, you fight it. You win a little battle. It's like 5 minutes. And you see, there's another thing too. When you go to, like, when I was doing it 5 minutes a day, I know there are some people who probably were looking at me like, this guy, he just came here for 5 minutes and he's gone. Like, this guy, is he lazy or what? And you see, that thought that came in my head, I fought it. It taught me to not compare myself to anybody. Okay, that guy is lifting craziness, but me, that's not me. I'm here to do my 5 minutes and go home. Sometimes, so after like 3 or 4 days, I start looking around, because you get bored, right? So I start looking around, I start checking out the weights, you check out some of the machines, okay, this thing, all right. And that's how you gym your mind, because you have to start gymming your mind before you can gym your body. You understand? If you go to the gym, you're not going to carry 20 kilograms on the first time. No, you carry what? You carry 1.5, then you go to 3.5. But most of you wait till January and then you want to put 20 kilogram dumbbells on your mind in January. And of course, that energy, right? That like New Year resolution energy, you're going to pray, right? That energy will carry you for 2 weeks. But at the end of the day, your mind cannot carry 20 kg. I'm talking about those of you who are not better than me. Those of you who are better than me. Those of you who, you know, again, you have strong frontal lobes or whatever, you're from a good home. Right? Yeah, from a good home. You don't have anything to prove in this life. Hey, shouts to you. Okay, God has blessed you. The alien, God has blessed you. Let me stop this alien thing. God has blessed you. But the rest of you who are like me, okay, you, the lazy ones, right? The ones who are not doing shit to their life, you're sitting out there doing nothing. You're just watching nonsense shows and doing nothing with your life. Nothing at all. Useless. You have to do that thing small, and give yourself, like, win a little battle every day. And you have to make it as fucking small as possible. Like mine is 5. Me, I got up and went to the gym. Maybe you can't get up and go there. But wear the shoe. Okay, set the timer for 5 minutes and wear the shoe. Or set the timer for 5 minutes and sit down there with the intention of going to the gym. Okay, so sit down and do nothing else. Sit down for 5 minutes. Put the timer up for 5 minutes and be like, okay, this 5 minutes, I'm going to think about the intention of going to the gym and do it. Right? And if you don't succeed in this manner, if you see me in town, I'll give you 50,000 CDs. Hey, no, please. If you don't succeed, that doesn't mean that you're shit. You know, maybe it's just not for you. You understand? But that's the way I found that worked for me. So I've been doing. I've been feeling good. You know, I'm putting my life together. I'm saying that like I'm an addict, but I'm not. But I'm getting my shit together. You know, I'm becoming a better person. It's not a thing I usually say to myself. I wouldn't say that about myself regularly, right? But yeah, I have to be honest about myself. I'm becoming a better man. Aside the fact that I always don't charge my camera battery, so I have to change my battery right now. The battery is about to die. So for me to be like 5 minutes, but for you to be a quick cut. So give me a second. Okay, welcome back. I found another battery. I have another battery. That was charged. So I'm still a great guy. You understand? Because I've backed up everything. You understand? Everything is backed up. Another battery was charged. Well, let's continue going. Charlie, I was thinking about something before this, and speaking of, you know, me going to the gym, becoming a better person, being better than you, all of that stuff, right? I was thinking about this, right? You know, the zodiac sign thing. There are people who are into the zodiac sign thing. It's mostly girls, right? Mostly girls who are into the zodiac sign thing. And I've not really had a problem with it like that. I know a lot of people hate it. I've not really had a problem with it. But when I listen to people who talk with their zodiac signs, right? A lot of people treat these things. This is the thing. Who knows? Maybe the alignment of the stars and the moon that was rising when you were born determines the kind of person you are. Maybe, who knows? Listen, there are a lot of things that were scientifically untrue and then became true. Like, science didn't think meditation could do anything before, and now science is like, meditation is great for you. Meditate. Mindfulness, be calm. There are apps and all kinds of research about meditation they are saying is true, right? So who knows? But the problem with that whole zodiac sign thing is that people talk about it as if it is a fixed thing. They talk about it with a fixed mentality. I've been reading a book recently called Mindset by Carol Dweck. It's an amazing book, by the way. It talks about growth mindset and fixed mindset. One of the books that actually helped me to become a better person and become better than you. But the people talk about these zodiac signs with a fixed mindset in a sense that they talk about it like it's a sickness. You know, they say, as an Aries person will do this, right? And a Libra will always do this, right? And I think that is really, really bad, right? Because let's just say it's true. Let's just say it was scientifically true that let's just say the zodiac sign thing was scientifically true and scientifically proven. The only thing it proves is that you are going to get certain impulses, right? You are going to get certain, how do I say it? Like, your mind is going to communication. I think I need to work on my communication, because in that regard, I'm not better than you. I'm very, very terrible. But impulses, right? You're going to get certain should I say cravings, so you're going to get certain, your mind is going to lead you in certain directions, or your mind is going to produce certain thoughts. Yes, your mind is going to produce certain thoughts for you, but ultimately you are in control of what you do with them, right? But people talk about it as if, oh, like me, I'm a Libra, so I'm going to do this. Like, no, you're a Libra, so you're going to be inclined to do this, but you still decide whether or not to do it. You understand? So it's very, very annoying when you see what is annoying about the zodiac sign thing. Some people use that as an excuse for bad behavior. But even the people who don't use it as an excuse for bad behavior, the way they talk about it, right? They talk about it as if they are slaves to it. It's the way people talk about biology. People will say people talk like they're slaves to biology, right? Like they are. Like I'm a man, so this, I'm a woman, and so this, right? I had a term for it. I think I saw this TikTok video of this very fine girl explaining it. Let me check what the term is. Let me check my favorites and see. I'll see it right now. Bioessentialism is the word, right? It's like your biology, you are a slave to your biology. It's like, yeah, this is how that language, men are wired like this. This is how people are wired. That's wiring thing, right? That wiring conversation is the same way they used to talk about black people and stuff. And I recently, some judge was saying that being homosexual was considered a mental illness for some years until it was removed. And I wonder why no journalist asked him whether he knows why it was removed, or why they considered or what else was considered a mental illness around that time. By the way, this is not this is not a morality or spiritual conversation. Okay, relax. I'm not like advocating for shit. Okay, I'm just making a point. I know some of you like, oh yeah, homosexuality. Remove it. Anyway. At the time where homosexuality was considered a mental illness, black people were also considered mentally less capable than white people. Like scientifically, like there's like the scientific community at that point, I would say all of them agreed, but there was like scientific evidence in quotes for black people not being as smart as white people. And it's crazy, some black people still believe that. Some Africans still believe that they are fundamentally, like, their IQs are low. And the thing is that, like, I mean, if you want to be dumb, like, be dumb, but don't say that it's a fundamental thing. You understand? If you like, you don't have sense, like, talk for yourself. Don't be saying that fundamentally dumb. Of course, there are lots of reasons why the leaders don't give us, they don't give you a fighting chance. There are a lot of people you listen to, the people who fall for Ponzi schemes, bro. The year bit has cast. The year bit has cast. They are not getting withdrawals now. And I'm seeing people, you go to comment sections where people are saying that, guys, year bit has cast, so be careful next time. And you see people in the comments saying that, hey, I just got my money. You didn't get your money. You are coping. It was a Ponzi scheme and you lost. You understand? People are so crazy, bro. It's so stupid. You see other people that are content creators and they're talking about year bits. Like, there's a guy who was saying that, there's a guy who, before the whole thing went down, he was talking about how the Yearbits developers are very smart people. You know, these are experienced technicians. Technicians. The fact that you're calling the websites people technicians can't tell you. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because that word, it's not like the word is wrong, but you know, the kind of person who say technicians, you know that kind of, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Ghanaians. Those people, right? Those people, they don't give us a fighting chance. But I mean, it's not like white people don't fall for Ponzi schemes too. But my original point is that when you do that, when people do that thing as if they are slaves to their nature, you know, they are slaves to their zodiac sign, right? Like me, I'm a this, and so if you do this, I will do this. No, if somebody does something, you will get you'll be inclined to do something, but doesn't mean that you should do it, right? Because the judge is not going to listen to it. You can't go to the judge and say, Your Honor, I slapped him because I'm a Libra. And you know, as a Libra, if you do something, I don't know the definition. Gemini, I'm a Gemini. As a Gemini, if you slap me, I'll slap you back. We don't forgive. We don't forgive people. I think I was born in February, so I'm a Pisces. I think I don't know what Pisces traits are. I know there's creativity in there. I remember reading it years ago. My roommate, shout out to Terry from Malawi. Terry showed me he had a Pisces tattoo, and so I was reading it and I was like, wow, this is accurate. But then I read the rest and I was like, okay, there are lots of, like, they've sprinkled a lot of the traits inside all of them. So if you read this, no matter what, you see yourself in it. Anyway, let's just say it was scientifically true. It doesn't mean that you are a slave to that shit, okay? Right? But when you listen to people on the internet, and this is with almost every single thing. People talk about every single thing. It's like they're slaves, bro. Like, you're not a slave. You're not a slave. You understand? You need to conquer the mind. Oh shit! I've been reading. Some of you know I had a Buddhist arc. Right? I was a Buddhist for like I was not a real Buddhist, but like I was reading Buddhism for a week. I got some books and stuff. And one of the things I was reading. So there's this part, right? There's this part in the text. The main Buddhist text is called the Dhammapada. I have a book over here. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on a second. I'm picking up if I listen to the audio, I'm picking up the books. If I look in the video, I'm picking up the books. The main Buddhist text, I guess this is like what they would call their Bible. It's not like their Bible, but you know, like the main book is Dhammapada. Dhammapada. Right? It's a small book. But then because I'm a crazy person, I went and got this big ass book called the Sutani. I can't say the word. Sutani Pata, whatever. Sutani Pata. I see Pata. This is like a collection of a lot of Buddha's wisdom, I guess. Like a lot of his conversations with people and stuff. And there was one part where he was telling a story about, you know, the Indian people, they don't eat cows, right? Because cows are holy and stuff like that. I don't know where they got that thing from. But that's the fuck that thing about religion. That's why I don't like religion anyway. But they don't eat cows. And he was telling a story about some people called the Brahmins. Right now, the Brahmins, I don't know if that's the way to pronounce it because Indian pronunciation is different, but the Brahmins were like the wise people. They were like the monks of that time. If I'm correct, I might be wrong. But let's just say they were like they're like a group of wise people, right? But then one time I think they met a king or so. They met some king, right? And they saw how shiny the king was living. And according to the Buddha, they were filled with desire all of a sudden, right? Now they wanted to also be big. So they went and spoke to the king. They convinced him because they wanted to be, I mean, they were wise people, so the king listened to them. They convinced him to do sacrifices. And I think he said they made him sacrifice human beings. And then they made him sacrifice cows. Now, according to the Buddha, before they sacrificed the cows, there were only 3 diseases in the world. Okay, number 1 was desire, number 2 is hunger, and number 3 is old age. And I just find it fascinating that they consider desire a disease. You know, I just find that really fascinating. I forgot what I was saying originally, but I found that really fascinating that they consider desire a disease because I don't know, is desire bad? Well, according to like to monks, I guess a huge part of I'm talking about the mind, like conquer your mind or whatever, because you're not a slave to your mind, right? But according to these guys, like for them, you have to forsake all desires because that's the only way you'll be free from this. You'll be free from this cycle of birth and death. That's their thing, right? It's like you go to Nirvana. It's like if you go to Nirvana, then you're free from the cycle of birth and death. Because if you have desires, according to them, if you have desires, then it means that you have to keep coming back to fulfill those desires. So some of you want to be a doctor, but you couldn't be a doctor. So it means that when you die, you have to come back and come and do it, right? Or I guess if you do bad things, you know, like if you do bad things to somebody, you have a karmic debt. So you have to come and fulfill the debt. You know, there's some story about a guy who. There's another story about the Buddha, and then like there's a guy who. By the way, once again, all my Christians out there, relax. Okay, I'm not teaching Buddhism. I'm just telling stories about things I've read. Okay, relax. Oh my God, this is teaching. Relax. So there's a story of a guy who came to the Buddha to learn meditation and achieve enlightenment or so. And so the Buddha taught him for some years. And after 5 years, he didn't achieve anything. He didn't feel like he achieved anything from learning the meditation. So he got angry and then he spat in Buddha's face. And Buddha's disciples were angry, like, yo, what the fuck? I'm going to fuck you up. Of course, I don't know why they were angry because you guys are supposed to be monks. If he spat in Buddha's face, you're all supposed to be there and do and say it is what it is. It is what it is. That's the monk's life. Right? Those guys who said it is what it is when they're smoking the weed. I don't know if they're smoking weed, but they'll smoke over there. They are monks. They are like modern day monks. That's how monks live. It is what it is, right? But they were angry, like, yo, fuck this guy. We're going to mess this guy. Hey, we'll beat this guy. How to beat the Buddha? Are you mad? Hey, who is this guy? Then Buddha told them that, guys, relax. Don't beat this guy. Don't punch him. Because according to the Buddha, it's a karmic debt that he had to fulfill. Like he had done something in the past and he was paying for it. So it's like, yeah, it's fine. It's a karmic debt. Like, he has spat in my face, let him go. It's okay. You understand? Yeah, I mean, I cannot be part of that religion, because if you spit in my face, I'll vomit into your mouth. But anyway, yeah, you can't be a slave to your mind because of these things. You know, you can't think of these things as if they are sicknesses that you just have to deal with, right? And at the end of the day, it's because people want an excuse to do whatever they want, and they don't want to have to bring their mind. They don't want to have to change their mind, which is why the Bible says, I'm back to the Bible. All of you, all the uncomfortable people who are like, oh my God, he's talking about Buddhism. I'm talking about the Bible now. What's that verse? Be transformed in the renewing of your mind. Do not conform to the. No, what's that? Oh, what's that verse? Hold on, I'm looking it up. Transformed in the renewing of your mind. Yeah, I know it's in Romans 12:2. Romans chapter 12 verse 2. Do not conform to the pattern of this word. I don't like NIV. I do not like NIV at all. I like King James version. Let's go to the King James. Let's go to the King James version. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and the perfect will of God. Hallelujah. The perfect will of God. So yeah, one of the things I've learned studying a lot of different religions, because I'm just really fascinated by that stuff. So I read a lot of stuff from different, and a lot of there's a lot of similarities, you know. A lot of similarities, like this stuff, you know, be transformed by the renewal of your mind. They say it in a different way in the Buddhist text. The Hindu people say it a different way. The Japanese Tao people will say it a different way. Like the first chapter of the Dhammapada, the verse 1 is, mind precedes all mental states. Mind is their chief. They are all mind wrought. If with an impure mind a person speaks or acts, suffering follows him, like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. You understand? Okay. Verse 3 says what? He abused me, in quotes. He struck me. He overpowered me. He robbed me. Those who harbor such thoughts do not steal their hatred, right? Steal their hatred means they don't. I mean, still, you know, like peace be still. They don't steal their hatred, right? They don't calm their hatred. What did Jesus Christ say? Jesus Christ said, if somebody slaps you, what do? Turn the other cheek. You understand? It's the same thing, right? It's similar, but without Jesus Christ, you can't go to heaven. So all of you Buddhists out there, all the Buddhists out there, the Hindus, all the Muslims, all the traditionalists, all the voodoo people, you are all going to hell, because Jesus Christ is the only way. What's that? John, what's the Bible verse that says that I'm the way, the truth, and the light? No one comes to the Father except through me. Oh, I am the way, the truth, and the light. I don't know. I am the way, and the truth, and the life. John 14:6, yeah. John 14:6, Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So please give your life to Christ, or else you're going to burn in hell. You know what? I think something. How about we stop telling children that they're going to hell? That's one thing. That's one of the things that I hate the most. Like, can we relax on telling 5-year-old kids that if they steal something from here, Jesus Christ will write their name in a book, and then one day they'll go to hell and burn forever? Like, I'm going to stop telling 5-8-year-old kids that shit. Tell them when they're 15. Okay, let them live in peace for some time. Give the kids some peace. Save their children. Oh my God, the way this thing traumatized me, Jesus Christ. If you're a true Christian, I'm going to say like me. But if I say like me, then I'm not a true Christian because I have to be humble. If you're a true Christian, well, by true Christian I mean, okay, no, let me say it like this. If you're a true church person, you were traumatized by this health thing. Okay, you were traumatized because you had a phase where you thought every single thing you did, you're going to hell. Every small thing you go to hell, you go to hell. You relax. I mean, you are going to hell, but like relax. You understand? Like, based on the way you're living right now, heaven, you're not going. Based on the way you're living your life, the things you're doing right now, you're probably not going if you're a Christian, by the way. Even the Buddhist guy, there are a lot of things where they say that if you are doing it, you're not going to the hell. They have a lot of things, you understand? So anywhere you turn, you are going to hell. Everywhere you turn, the way you are living your lifestyle, you are always fucking around, fornication, cards. Are you there? You don't do anything proper. Every time you're just there fornicating. Every time you're just there fornicating. You're insulting people. You don't respect anybody. You don't even want to forgive anybody. You are going to hell in every religion. Every religion, you are going to hell. Okay. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. In every religion and in every denomination inside every religion, we are going to hell. What kind of person are you? Why can't you be like me? Oh my goodness. According to the Buddha, my ego is too big. So I'm probably also not going to Nirvana. Anyway, let's stop telling children that they're going to hell. And let's also quit dating apps. You know, listen, dating apps are not designed to find you a mate. They are designed to turn you into the kind of person who is continuously looking for a mate. Because if you are continuously looking for a mate, then the app can send you the pop-up that says, hey, you have been scrolling for 2 hours now, and usually we only give you 200 scrolls, and your scrolls are finished. You've still not found a person. And at this rate, if you keep going, you cannot find any person. So can you please give us $35, and then we'll give you unlimited scrolls. And then you can become who you truly are. You can become who you truly are. A lazy cocoon who sits down there and swipes on Tinder for 3 hours straight and keep giving us money every single month. We're going to help you find a partner. First of all, in Ghana here, the dating apps are full of prostitutes. The dating apps in Ghana here is prostitution galore. Okay, prostitution. Right? I remember I had a Tinder profile. I'm sure I still have it. I'm sure it's still there. I had a Tinder profile when I was in uni. And I've forgotten why I got that profile, but I think I saw it somewhere. I don't know. I may have been lonely or something like that. So I went and got the Tinder profile. And when I started swiping, I got a few matches. And I was like, wow, am I that good looking? Like the girls are matching me already. Oh my God, look at this girl. Oh wow. Oh, Cindy. Oh, she's looking beautiful. Look. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, her boobs are big and her ass is out. Oh, the cheeks is wearing hot pants and her cheeks are showing on the picture. Oh, hey. Wow, this is gonna be fun. She was beautiful and sexy too. She's not afraid to show skin, you know. And look, she likes to travel. She likes to have fun. She likes to travel. Wow. That's amazing. I like to travel. I don't have the money to travel, but I like to travel too. Let me message her. Then I messaged Cindy, and Cindy said, hi, what are you looking for? I said, oh, I want to have fun. I want to meet someone. And Cindy said, okay, where are you located? I said, Legon. She said, okay, I'm also at East Legon, so you can come. I said, wow. She said, I can come already? That is crazy, yo. Bro, I might be the, yo, Charlie, I'm the zero, I'm the guy, I'm that guy. Yo. She said I should come. She didn't even ask me, she didn't ask any questions, she said I should just come. I said, all right, I'll come later today. Then she said, yes, blowjob, 100 cedis. Sex, 200 cedis. I said, what? And So after that, everything started looking different. I like to travel. Oh, I see. You like to travel for real because somebody else is paying for your shit. Actually. And by the way, I'm not judging. I'm a very big supporter of that industry. I think they deserve love. I think they should be systemized. Systemization is good. So that everything can be fine. They can have avenues to test their status, their STD status every now and then. You understand? So that the industry can be very well organized and regulated instead of what's happening now where it's illegal and people are doing all kinds of crap. If it's regulated, then we can all know who is patronizing them based on the database that will be made available because privacy is important. But if you have to use the way they say that you're going to use a Ghana card to watch porn, if you have to show your Ghana card to carry a shower, it's going to systemize a lot of things. You understand? Like that way, the prostitute to take a picture of your Ghana card, send it to a database. So if she gets missing, because the industry is very dangerous, they get missing sometimes. You understand? They get pimped, trafficked, all kinds of things, right? So if you take your Ghana, if you have to show your Ghana card, it's not that, okay, you're a legit person. She can send it over here. Then we know that, okay, let's track this guy down and look for him. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm a very big advocate of the industry. My time is, I'll not be an advocate for too long though. I'll not be an advocate for too long. I might not be an advocate for too long. But for now, I think it's great, but the apps are filled with prostitutes. You understand? So the question I think about is this: the people with the rise of dating apps. And listen, I'm not judging you. You understand? I'm never ever judging anybody because you have to do what you have to do. It's not your fault. These companies are fucking everybody up. But the thing is, you have to ask yourself a question. Like, if you went to meet somebody, let's say like through normal life, you went and met somebody and they let me paint a picture to you. So let's say somebody set you up. Let's say your friend is like, hey, you're single and I know this guy, like he's a really great guy and I want to set you up. And you happen to, so she takes you to an event, right? And you meet this guy, and when you get there, you see the guy, he's on his phone. Let's say you walk behind him, he's on his phone and his head is down and he's swiping through a dating app. Like, is that the kind of person you want to be with? Do you see what I'm saying? And if you could see all the people in their rooms lying on their bed, the girls lying on their bed with their breasts out, the guys lying over there playing with their balls, scrolling, swiping left, swiping right, swiping left on a dating app. That's not the kind of person you want to be with. You want to be with the kind of person who is out, living life, doing things, right? You want to be with the kind of person who has energy. Right? And there's that funny thing that girls say, oh, I'm looking for, there's that meme of, I'm looking for the love of my life. Also me. Then the girl is frowning, or she never leaves her house. She doesn't go to any social events and stuff like that. Right? There's that funny thing. And the problem is that those kind of people cannot find each other because they are all stuck in a room, right? But I don't think like making an app where you are charging people money and then you put a bunch of people over there and their pictures over there and people are swiping left and they're typing their interest and listen, who on a dating app is going to lie? Who on a dating app is going to say, actually I'm very, 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 I have trust issues and I'm very, very jealous, and also I'm not able to argue well, and I'm very dramatic and I never take accountability, and if you push me to the wall, I will insult your mom. Like, which guy is going to say that on the dating app? Which guy is going to say, well, after me, if you talk to me 1, 2, 3, I'll punch you. I'll punch your eye. Nobody's saying that on the fucking dating app. Nobody's saying that shit, right? Nobody's saying that in real life anyway. But at least in real life, you can tell. You can tell a little bit. You can you can see a little. You have a little bit more information than sitting on the app and swiping and people are taking their best pictures or whatever, right? But the dating app thing, it's horrible. And the people who are on a dating app, right? Anybody who uses a dating app, you agree what I'm saying. Like, it's horrible. But that's just what you are left with at this point in time, because the streets are so fucking stupid, right? Because I imagine if you are on the internet a lot and you see a lot of the discourse around relationships and stuff, and you are single and you're looking for somebody, it's a really, really scary thing out there, right? But I don't imagine that the dating app is any better. It's fucking horrible, bro. It's a fucking horrible system where you're supposed to sit down there and swipe right, swipe right, swipe right on people, swipe left, swipe left, swipe right. And imagine the amount of times you get rejected a day. And you know, like for guys get rejected a lot more, right? Obviously, because there are some girls who are on the dating app. They're not looking for a partner, but they're looking for people to feed, to like massage their ego. You know, they're looking for guys to tell them they're beautiful and whatnot. Right? That's something that is there, right? But I imagine like if you're a girl who is looking for a partner, the rejection is much deeper when like the guy just want to fuck you. And they're not all going to the casual. I hear they added like a casual part where you can just go and say I'm looking for a hookup. They're not going there. They're coming to the love of my life part and they're still trying to fuck you and run away. It must be fucking horrible. I think because the internet is part of our lives now. The best way would be to be active in another environment where people are doing that. People are living the life that you want. You know, that like they're living life. Right, or they're living life and doing something, and you're in some online community, right? And then that way you meet people who are like-minded. It's like going on a trip, one of those group trips, right? And you're going on a group trip, and let's say there's an organization that organizes trips, and you're going on trips with them, and then this other person keeps coming on the same trips, and then you're like, oh, we both like traveling, understand? And then you meet on the travel, right? Or church. Church is like the biggest hotspot, but church is horrible. Church is horrible because the boys don't know how to talk to girls. The boys don't know how to talk to girls. And people keep blaming the boys for not knowing how to talk to girls. Meanwhile, the boys have been told that talking to girls, since they were a child, they have been told that talking to girls is a bad thing and they are bad boys and all they want to do is sleep with the girls and they tell the girls that all the boys are just looking to sleep with them. All the boys there. And then now when they're 27, they're like, hey, we want to get married. And no wonder your pastors are the ones linking you up. No wonder your pastors are the ones saying that, hey, you marry this person because you can't fucking talk. You don't know how to say shit because they told you that it's a bad thing for all your life, right? So you have the guys, a lot of them can't talk. They think that their only way of talking to girls is carrying multiple plastic chairs, you know. And then Sunday they'll put like 16 plastic chairs on their shoulder and they carry it and they think that that's you understand? No wonder the instrumentalists are not shopping on the girls because the instrumentalists don't know how to talk. They have to play their instruments, and so teach me how to play the bass. Oh, come and sit down here, hold me. So put your hand over here, play this boom, 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 and the bass will vibrate the girl's clit. Right, and right, drummers, keyboardists, the lead singers are chopping all the girls, and they are bad boys. They are the bad boys because they have been chopping all the girls. But the rest of the boys, they can't talk to girls. And so when they're talking to girls, they're asking girls stupid questions like, oh, so tell me about yourself, right? And the girl too is like, wait, what is this? Why are you telling me to write myself essay over here? Oh, tell me about yourself. So what's your favorite color? That's not how you do it, by the way. Let me give you another, those of you church boys who can't talk to girls, listen to this. Okay, listen to this. Don't ask the girl, tell me about yourself. It's a very stupid question. Don't say that crap. Okay. What you have to do is this. You have to make an observation. Okay, make an observation about somebody and put it to them. You understand? This is simple conversation. Simple way to get the girls to talk more. You understand? Just make an observation, maybe the way she dresses to church or something. Nothing, don't be disrespectful, you understand? Just normal things. If you want to ask her favorite color, don't say, so what's your favorite color? Over time, look at the colors that she has been wearing to church over the last couple of weeks. So that means you have to be observant. And then say like, I see you wear this color a lot. You know, you really, really like this color, that kind of thing. That'll get you more than what is your favorite color. Because if you say what is your favorite color, they just say, oh, red. And then you are stuck. Awkward silence like this. You understand? Yeah, you wore this color last week. You wore this color again last week. You wore this color again last week. It must be your favorite color, right? And then she'll probably say yes. And this is why you need to start studying. So you go and learn about color. Go and learn color theory. You understand? Learn what different colors mean. Learn why a person would like this color, and then put that information out there. Like, oh, people who like red, they usually are like this, and she'll be like, oh, really? I didn't know that. As that way, she know that you are thinking and you are talking more, and you come off as a more interesting human being than. So, what is your favorite color? What's your favorite food? Oh boy, what is your favorite food? What the fuck, bro? That's crazy, bro. That's insane. Observe. And it's not just like, I mean, the colors is just an example, but observe the person you like, observe the person you like and ask questions about the things you have observed and put it, ask them. And people like talking about themselves, you understand? Like, let them know, like, hey, I've observed this about you, like, what's that about? And she will talk. And if she doesn't talk, it's fine. You understand? A lot of the church girls, they are shy too. They're also afraid. You understand? But that's like a little game for you guys, I guess. I mean, it's still not going to work because the church has become a very horrible environment to find love. But at the end of the day, the apps. Oh yeah, I think there's a Christian mingle app. There's a Christian dating app. It must be horrible. Jesus Christ, dating app for. Dating app for Christian. Jesus Christ. It must be fucking terrible over there. Oh, the John 3:16 rich people. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But everybody will be fine. Everybody will be fine. I think everybody will be fine. I think just focus on God, you understand? And not focus on the world. Be transforming the renewing of your mind. And I think you'll be okay. And at the end of the day, one thing that you have to understand is that everybody is not meant for everything. You understand? I think it's a very horrible thing that we have made certain things a default for everybody. Right? Everybody's not supposed to get married, though. That's not the way life works. Some of you are not supposed to do it. And you go and rush and do it, and then you finish and it will be nice, and it will spoil. Understand? And you come back here and be shouting. Everybody's not supposed to do it. What I recommend is that you should just live a life, create an interesting life for yourself. Create a life that other people would want to be a part of. You understand? And you don't have to fuck everybody who wants to be a part of it. You don't have to sleep with everybody and marry everybody. But you have a much better chance at finding somebody that way than scrolling left and right and on an app, right? Or carrying plastic chair in church. I don't know how the girls do it. How do the girls do it? I know girls do that. Oh yeah, bad boy thing, or hey, you this boy, or I don't want a girlfriend to beat me, or I think that's the way girls do it. But I'm trying to think about the advanced girls, because there are girls who are advanced. There are girls who understand. They know how to get, like, they're not going to shoot their shot, but they know how to put the bullet inside your gun, direct it onto them, and then they know how to manipulate you to pull the trigger and shoot the shot in their direction. There are girls who can do it, but I can't figure it out. Girls are sneaky, Girls are much smarter in these cases. You understand? Because there are guys right now who are married to somebody and they don't know. Like, they think the guy thinks that he's the one who did everything, but the girl is the one who did everything. Like, the girl is the one who put the ball on the penalty spot for him to kick the penalty, but he thinks that he's the don. That's how girls move. The smart ones. And those of you who are over there saying that I had a dream and God told me that you are my wife, your father, your father and your mother, because that's it. By this time, people are still doing that thing. By this time, people are still doing that. God, I had a dream and God told me that I'm going to marry you. I mean, I'm going to marry you. It can be a good line, honestly. It can be a good line if you use it well. Yeah, but that one it's an advanced technique. A lot of you cannot do that. I think that one. Okay, so that I'm going to marry you, and only the pastors can do it. The pastors can do it. The people who are like semi-famous in the church, that those people, like that guy who is like, he's like a dope guy. He has been doing some maybe he's a singer, or he's an a cappella singer or something like that. My game. All right. Yeah, maybe he does something great. He has a nice voice, or he's like a very popular guy in the church. He's the one who can do that, because if he does that, the girl will be blushing. But the girls like him already, so the girl will be blushing. You understand? But the rest of you, the rest of you regular ones, you need to learn. You become an interesting person. You understand? Learn something and understand that. I think understanding that not everybody can do that thing. Ironically, it makes you. It puts you in a place where other people actually admire the peace that you have. There's when you admit yourself that, okay, this thing is not for everybody, it might not be for me, and I'm fine with it. There's a peace that radiates from your body, right? And when that peace radiates, people want to be part of it. You understand? I think it's crazy. There's a reason why religious leaders like Jesus Christ, I'm sure a lot of women were attracted to him. We don't know Mary Magdalene like that guy. Okay, she went to this alabaster box thing. They make it look like it's holy. It wasn't holy. Yeah, she wanted him to smell the aroma of the alabaster box, and she liked him. She liked him. Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of women like Jesus Christ. That Samaritan woman or the woman at the well, they all like Jesus Christ. Why? Peace, be still, tranquility. You understand? Be peaceful with yourself. Peaceful with where you are right now. And the dating apps, they don't help you. Anyway, cue the music. I didn't end dark today. That's nice. Shouts to Sly. But I'm still going to cue the happy music. Oh, wait. Let's listen to the last verse of Ambition. I love this verse. I love this part. Wale.
Well wishes to my opposition. You niggas probably cop a plea before you cop a pistol. I got nothing against them, they got fucking potential. But every nigga who can read gotta get his issue. Subscribe niggas reside where all the lions and killers be. And I ain't spending a minute up in the streets, but I'm limitless mentally. I'm lyrically ZMC, LeBron shit. I was in a 6 after 23, and family is everything, and money is less important. Long as your mama love you, don't ever love a woman. I got a lot of bitches. They got a lot of fellas, but I got that green on my eyes, and I ain't no Daddy Simpson. I retire you niggas, fuck you in your position. They play so them slippery.
Thank you guys so much.
Y'all rivaling talking shit to these bitches. You know you real, you don't say. You know you real, we gon' feel it. Rouse.
If you know you're real, we don't say it though. If you know you're real, we gon' feel it. We gon' feel it. If you know you're real, we gon' feel it. Okay. Love you guys so much. Be real out there. If you're real, we'll feel it. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys again next week. Be real. Be real, and the niggas are gon' feel it. They're gon' feel it. Okay, love you guys so much. Bye. They gon' love me for my ambition. Okay, bye-bye.